Hello everyone, Bobby here for Xbox Game Reviews, and today we're going to take a look at the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. It's due for release on the 5th of June 2018. I don't have any prices at the moment, but when I do, I'll stick them in the description below. I've had a little bit of a look around to find out what kind of game this is, and it looks a bit like a murder mystery style game. Looks a little bit confusing, so I think we're going to play like the next 20 to 30 minutes of it and see if we can together get our heads around it.
The faculty thinks I've gone loopy, like some kind of spongy Mobius strip. That's why I'm here, isn't it, Dr. Dekker?
I can see people's dreams.
I've set up an experiment.
My dad is trying to hurt me.
Quantum suicide. Have you heard of it?
If I concentrate hard enough, and I know when the person's going to be asleep, I can have the dream with them.
Well, let's call him God. He creates this world for his amusement, something he can play with and occasionally alter to suit his mood.
It feels like the paintings are watching me.
Sometimes, when I walk through a door, it takes me somewhere else. Literally somewhere else.
God loves chaos, but something goes wrong. Man and woman evolve. What was once chaotic becomes, well, more ordered.
Starts as a door-to-door saleswoman. Double glazing, probably.
Dr. Dekker, I think we both know what you dreamed about last night.
I've seen its silhouette changing through the window.
Because he thinks I'm evil. Because I can see things other people can't.
On the basis the central component of our universe is chaos, science can only document a perception of the chaos at any one given moment in time.
I did what you said, Doctor. They arrested me.
Which means that at any given moment, we can choose to alter our perception of the world, no matter how much chaos that would cause.
I thought you were supposed to fix me.
I'm telling you, it's eating people. And you're just laughing.
You're insane, Doctor.
Listen to me! You're not listening! It's your only bloody job!
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind,
Doctor.
let's not keep the pace. You're late. And after all those promises, you're late.
Doctor,
and
you're
after all
late.
those And after all those promises, never mind.
Right, so after some weird videos on Act 1.
Doctor, you're late. And after all those promises, never mind, let's not keep the patients waiting. And if you want anything, just... Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm not going to be here. The police still have some questions they want to ask about, you know. And then after that, I'm dropping in to see Ben. He's still in shock, and I thought we'd show we cared. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? Good. Anyway, I hope you're all caught up on Dr. Dekker's tapes. I think Mariana is in first, but I'm sure they'll all become a blur by the end of the day. I'll see you later. Or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'll leave it to you then.
Still confused. All I know is that we've got to start with Mariana. So it's going to be right bumper across to Mariana. And oh, what's that on the bottom left? Annotation idea. 1 asterisk should follow this up. 2 asterisks definitely follow this up. And it'll remove the asterisk when done. Okay. Press B to get out of that. So we can, if you press up, it gives you some predetermined questions to ask. So let's just ask hello.
Mariana. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling okay.
That's what Dr. Dekker would say.
Right, so we're not Dr. Dekker. Murder? Let's try and find out about murder.
That's why you're here, isn't it? You've replaced him. He was a good listener. I hope you are.
Right, so we've got 2 asterisks, and if I remember correctly, 2 is definitely should follow it up. So let's ask why they're here.
I think you're supposed to tell me what's wrong with me. Isn't that how it works? The police keep picking me up for public nudity.
Oh, charming. Anything else? So we've got to follow why you're here. So follow up will be why have you been picked up for public nudity?
I black out. And then the next thing I remember, I'm naked on the beach. Like I've been washed up on shore. Nobody's pressed charges yet, but I can feel it. The police are getting suspicious.
Mariana has blackouts. Does she remember anything during sustain any injuries? We've got them questions. Let's ask about the blackout.
I do suffer from blackouts, which is strange as I can hold my breath for a really long time. But I'm not swimming before I black out. Dr. Dekker thought it was anxiety originally. Then he worked it out.
She's not swimming before she blacks out. Is she swimming when she comes around? Let's ask what he worked out.
He eventually decided it wasn't anxiety, but I'm not going to tell you his final diagnosis. We should have a fresh start. I don't want you influenced by the prognosis.
Hold on, let's check the book. Not that one. Left on the D-pad. So we need to follow up. What did he work out? What happens if I press A on that again?
He eventually decided it wasn't
It just
anxiety,
replays it.
but I'm not going to tell you his final diagnosis. We should have a fresh start. I don't want you influenced by the prognosis.
I think it's anxiety. What prognosis are you looking for?
I want to stop having the blackouts. I want to stop waking up at the beach. I want to remember those entire evenings. Can you suggest anything that might help?
That's a good one. Try to film your blackouts.
I film myself doing lots of things. But it's not so easy to do when you're blacked out.
Maybe she's a YouTuber? We'll never know. Can someone watch her when she's blacked out?
Will you do it for me? Will you watch me to see what happens?
Okay.
So, it's a date then. I'll let you know when.
Not really interested in a date with you, darling. Let's ask about the beach.
I work for myself. I make bracelets from things I find on the beach and sell them online. I spend a lot of time at the beach. It's just way more relaxing than anywhere else. You should come with me one day. I can show you all of the sights.
Perhaps Mariana should stop going to the beach or have somebody watch or record her. Mariana has blackouts. Does she remember anything during... Yeah, we've already checked that bit, right? So those are the 2 facts that we've picked up so far. She should stop going to the beach and have someone record her. And the second one that it's picked up is obviously that she has blackouts and does she sustain any injuries? I will ask the anxiety question.
Dr. Dekker thought I had generalized anxiety disorder. GAD, because of the blackouts. He thought I was breathing badly. Do you think I'm breathing badly?
Okay, breathing seems normal.
You can check my breathing if you want. Do you want me to lie down? Can you tell just by looking at me? I'm not worried about it, just if you are.
No, I'm not worried, darling. Maybe holding our breath makes a blackout.
I'm not sure holding my breath too long is causing blackouts. I mean, it could, but I don't remember ever having a blackout when I'm holding my breath.
What's that little dot mean next to our name where it's red at the bottom? Nothing there. And the next question we should ask is someone what she's doing before our blackouts. That was the hint by pressing down on the D-pad, by the way.
I normally black out when I'm dancing. I like dancing. Do you like dancing?
I don't like dancing.
Dancing is good for you in so many ways. Just turn the music up, close your eyes, and let yourself go. You should try it sometime.
Where does she dance?
I dance a lot at nightclubs. I know most of the nightclubs around here. My favorite is the Pearl because they sell cheap vodka shots all night.
Well, obviously you're blacking out because you're getting off your face on cheap vodka shots.
I don't drink.
Well, why do you care about the cheap vodka shots? Any additional information? Nope. See what else we've got. Let's ask why he was a good listener. Let's just switch it up a little bit.
Dekker could really get inside you. It was, unsettling. But you let him do it.
Well, that just sounds wrong.
Part of the process, I guess.
Really wrong. Alright, last question.
You think my dancing causes my blackouts? No, I know it's the last thing I remember, but I don't think it's that. Sometimes I remember more, but I'm tired now. Is that it for today?
Well, she just changed her tune, didn't she? Can I ask any more questions? Ask if her hair's wet when she wakes up.
When I wake up, my hair is dry, but it's pretty hot at the moment. I get baked quickly by the sun. It's possible I've been in the sea during my blackout.
Okay. So it could have something to do with the sea, which is one of the initial thoughts, I believe. Let's ask about Dekker. No, wait, we've asked all these because let's check what it says on the list. What should we follow up? Well, we've followed that up. So that's went green, so I'm assuming that's been followed up. We've also followed them up, but it's not telling what to do. Anything else? No. Alright, let's go back to questions.
I never find my clothes. I don't know why I'm naked.
Mariana's been through a lot. I wonder how all this makes her feel. Come on, ask that question. There it is.
Like you're not listening.
Oh no, she's gonna kick off. I think we're gonna move on to someone else because this one's just going in circles. Who else we got? Ellen, Claire, Bryce when he shows up, there he is, and Nathan. Right, we're gonna go with Ellen, and let's see what she says about Dekker.
I've known a lot of doctors over the years. Most of them arrogant idiots who think nurses are just there to do their bidding, or worse. Dr. Dekker was different. He had a lot of time for me. He was interested in my problems.
So she liked Dekker, which is good to know. I'm gonna press the hint button and see what happens here. Wonder who she is, right? Who are you? That'll do.
I'm Elin. I'm 25 and I'm a nurse. God, I sound like I'm on one of those dating shows.
Right, what we got here? No, then Mariana notes. Say hello to Ellen for me and let her know that Terry called for her. Okay. I've got to know that Terry called. Who's Terry?
Terry's one of the other nurses at the home. I don't think she likes me very much.
Why does Terry not like you very much? Oh, and you can't ask it. Okay. Let's ask what kind of nurse she is.
I work in a nursing home for the elderly. I basically do end-of-life care.
Right. What problem is she here for?
I started seeing Dr. Dekker a few months ago. I thought it would be nice to have someone I could talk to about work. It can get a bit stressful sometimes.
I can imagine. So let's ask why.
It can be sad sometimes. I don't like losing a patient, but that's the job. I don't get stressed about it or anything.
But didn't she just say that she's here because she gets stressed about work? And then she's just contradicted herself. So I'm gonna ask her if she's lying about being stressed.
It's not the job that stresses me. It's the people I work with, the other nurses. They're mean to me.
The face she pulled there, as she said they're mean to me, did not look like someone who's been getting bullied, so to speak.
They call me the angel of death because so many patients have died on my shift. I don't think they mean it. Obviously, it's not my fault. It just seems to happen that way.
I don't believe her. Do you guys believe her? I don't. Let's find out how many patients have died on our shift. Have we got anything any notes added? No, we don't.
3 last month.
3?
3 the month before that, I think. But only 1 so far this month, so that's good.
7 people dead.
Although one of my patients, Hilda, I don't think she's got long.
Let's class that as 8. But then again, it is end of life care, so the clue's in the name, isn't it? So let's ask who Hilda is, and then we'll ask what end of life care.
She's one of the crotchety ones. Always swearing and spitting at me. Never got anything nice to say. Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep or something. She doesn't bother me though.
I think that she's some sort of serial killer. Let's ask her about end of life care.
The usual things. Making sure the patients are comfortable. Making sure they're not in any pain. And I talk to them. I keep them company. Some of them get pretty frightened about what's coming. Well, those of them that aren't out of it on meds. I comfort them.
I've watched enough Criminal Minds to realise that she's killing the patients already. Obviously we need to ask the correct questions, I'm assuming, to find out that she is. But yeah, she looks a bit suspicious. So let's ask why our patients are frightened.
Death is frightening, isn't it? Isn't it what everyone's afraid of? The great unknown. No one should have to face that alone.
Let's ask why they're out of it on meds. Obviously because it's end of life.
I don't like it when patients are heavily sedated. Especially when there are alternatives, like herbal remedies. I mean, imagine if you only had a few days or weeks left to live. Would you want to spend it asleep?
Probably not, no, but it all depends how much pain the person's in, I guess. So I'll put no, I wouldn't like to sleep through it.
Exactly. I feel like it's almost criminal. Like you're robbing people of their last moments on Earth. You should be able to savour the experience, not sleep your way to death.
Why would you savour the experience if you... Depends how she means that. If she means savour your last moments in the world, or if she's being like sadistic and psycho, meaning savour someone going through pain and suffering. Is there anything that we need to follow up? Right, there's a few. But they went green, so no, the yellow. That's green. Right, we'll keep going. Yeah, that's a question I want to ask.
I'm not saying anyone should be happy about dying. I've seen lots of people die, and it's a special moment.
Yeah, she's a serial
There's
killer.
literally nothing else like it.
Straight up psycho. I'm gonna use a hint. Alright, we'll have to ask the boring question of dating.
I'm not really looking for love at the moment. I'm sort of married to my work, but in a good way.
Right. Let's ask the next question.
I'm a qualified herbalist. It's okay, you can laugh. Most people think herbalism is a joke. But I'd much rather help my patients sleep at night with valerian or passion flower than lorazepam, temazepam, or zolpidem.
I don't know any of them herbs or drugs or whatever they are, but I'm gonna call it now that she's killing people by giving them herbal stuff after they've already had the strong stuff, because she's a psycho. But I might be completely wrong. Hopefully we'll be able to find out today in this video, see how far we get.
He was a bit offbeat, but yeah, I liked him. But then I like most people.
Don't believe you. Ooh, that's a heavy question to ask her. Oh, so Dr. Dekker's been murdered, right? Let's ask that question.
I think it's terrible what happened to him. So awful. No one deserves to die like that.
How did he die? Let's ask that question.
I'd been seeing him for about 9 months, I think.
What is that it? What else we got? Perhaps I should ask someone else a question. Right, I'm going to use another hint. But I can't ask why she's a qualified herbalist. Right, can I know that you can press Y to type in a question, so we're going to have to do it the old school way because I don't have a keyboard plugged in. Why are you... I wonder if I just put why are you a herbalist, if it'll pick it up. I really should have plugged my keyboard in.
Traditional medicine makes patients worse sometimes, don't you think? You must see it all the time, Doctor. You take one pill, then have to take 5 other pills to deal with the side effects. Herbs are kinder. Obviously, you have to be careful, just like with everything. Giving the wrong combination can be deadly. Fortunately, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, she's a killer. Straight up psycho. Let's ask another question. Is she do it? Wait, is it gonna let us? Perhaps I should ask someone else a question. I don't really want to type that back in, but I want to find out, so let's do this. Do you enjoy when your patients die? So, if anyone's looking at getting this game, plug a keyboard in, because I didn't, and it takes too long. Plus, I guess you could get through the questions a hell of a lot quicker by typing some slightly differently worded to how the ones that are already typed up for you, and you might be able to suss things a little bit quicker. Hold on, let's put a question mark on that because I didn't know the last one and it bugged us.
No, I don't like it. I feel
Oh, I feel lucky. She's a
lucky to
nutcase.
share that moment with them.
Straight
To
up
be there with them
nutcase.
when it happens. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. You're a psycho. Alright, let's ask someone else a question. and we're coming up to 25 minutes, so I'm going to leave the video there. I don't want to go on too much with it. It is a little bit time consuming with each patient, and you've got to get through them all. I am looking forward to finding out what happened, how Dr. Dekker died, who killed him. I do know that it selects someone at the start of each playthrough who is going to be the murderer of Dr. Dekker. That's my understanding. Just off a little thing I seen in an email saying that it's randomly generated. So yeah, definitely one that anyone who likes murder mysteries, or if you like watching TV shows like Criminal Minds and things like that where it plays with the psychology of killers, definitely one for you to check out. It is out, by the time this video is uploaded, it'll be out today, which is the 5th of June 2018. Again, I'll stick the prices below once I've got them. I hope you have liked the video. If you have, don't forget to stick a like on it. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.